Hey everybody, Sean with the Good Dog, and I want to share with you guys the final iteration, the final version, the final of the TGD Ultimate Leash. It's been a bit of a journey, so I want you guys to follow me over here, and I want to show you the journey as we've gone through the different iterations of the TGD Ultimate Leash. This was the first version right here that we started with, and so we introduced this nice swivel carabiner with the spring-loaded lock. We thought we were pretty cool, pretty hip, and then we were told that, well, there might be some twisting issues. So we went to version 2 because we listened to the people. Here is version 2. So you see, now we've gone to a black swivel carabiner. This is aluminum. We've got the D-ring still in steel. We've got this still in, not in steel. This is the first time that we introduced the double swivel to get rid of the twisting problem that happens because you've got 2 points of contact on the leashes. So this was kind of a cool thing to check out, and we weren't sure how it was going to work, but we really liked it. And so we've had everybody here in New Orleans and everybody in New Orleans, including people that work here, and then everybody at the LA team working with these leashes, and everybody has really loved them, how easy they are to put on, how easy they work, how well they work. And so reports, even with the rougher versions, have been great. So we went from number 2 to number 3, which you guys might have seen me messing with. And this first one to come out with the label, which is fancy. And then we started going with all black components. We started talking about going with all black as a different aesthetic look and a different way that as far as sourcing parts for this that would all work together as far as being aluminum parts. So that was our goal. Everything we managed to hit aluminum, airplane grade aluminum. This is the only thing that remains steel, if I'm not mistaken, right? So this was the last version. This is what I've actually personally been using. This is my personal leash, and I've been using this for, I don't know what, like a week and a half, something like that. And it's been fantastic.
But it's still steel.
It's still steel. Right. So this, sorry guys. So this still the steel version of the double swivel, which you can see is pretty big still, a little bulky, a little heavy, and this is still steel. The only thing on here that's the aluminum part, the airline, I want to say airline grade, it's airplane grade, what is that? Air Force grade, something like that, aluminum is this. So then we went to the final version. Let me move these aside, and I will bring this. This is the final version. What did we do with the final version? Well, you see we still have the lovely tag, but now you can even see like the comparison of the different size. If you see this, the steel double swivel compared to the size of this aluminum swivel, much different, much smaller, much lighter. We also went to aluminum here with the D-ring. This is all black compared to where we had this
and
steel.
It has your signature.
And yeah, there's some fancy guy's signature right there. So we went to all black with all the parts, but there's more. So everything that we were working on to try and solve problem-wise to make sure we delivered you guys the coolest, bestest, most effective and problem-free, quick, safe leash. And then I went out with this one, and I was walking Billy B, our little one, and I realized that the backup, as good as this was because she's so small, getting underfoot if she was climbing stairs and things like that. It wasn't really problematic, but I just noticed, I was like, that's not as good as we could have it. So what did we do? We introduced an adjustable backup. So if you have a really small dog, or you have a pup that's gonna grow into a bigger dog, because that's what I hear they do, you can use this and you can adjust this to a longer length, if you've got a bigger dog, longer neck, or if you've got a shorter necked, smaller dog, you can adjust this way down and then actually prevent it from getting tangled in your dog's feet as they walk. And so we just got this in today. Something I really want to share with you guys. You stay right there. So this, cover up the name brand so we don't get sued. Shelby's our legal advisor. So this is a standard nylon leash that you can get pretty much anywhere with a stainless steel or chrome leash clip. This, with all of these gadgets and all these pieces that you guys might be going, geez, it's gonna be so heavy, it's gonna be clunky, weighs the exact, and I do mean the exact same weight as this one here. So anybody used to wrangling a regular leash like this is not going to have any difference in feel with this. We've also made sure all the tolerances are really snug as far as the way that these are sewn, so there's no sloppiness for corrections, so you're not losing a bunch of, when you apply pressure, you're not gonna have that pressure or any of the force of the correction absorbed in the leash, because all the tolerances in the way that it's sewn, incredibly snug. So what we've got is something pretty damn special here, and what I want to do now is I want to show it to you guys on a couple different dogs, a teeny dog, Billy B, and a big dog, Sam B. Okay gang, so this, it's set up right now as small as it will go. So that's if you have a small dog or a puppy. Now Marta's going to demo how to adjust it, and we're going to put it on Sam, who's a big dog. And the cool thing is you can adjust it like all sorts of different in between. I mean, you could use it for two different dogs. If you had one leash and you had a big dog and a medium dog, or a big dog and a small dog, you could absolutely go back and forth and adjust it and get it just right for your dog. How are we doing over there? Good, nice. And that's it, now we're adjusted. What do you say we get this guy up and get him wrangled? Shelby and Sam, and Shelby's gonna demo how to put the leash on now that it's all set up for a bigger dog.
Yes. So we have the safety clip fully extended, and then we have our little carabiner here. So I'm going to clip that to the swivel ring, and then I'm gonna take my safety back up and clip it to his normal collar.
That looks pretty good.
Yep.
It didn't take very long.
No.
Have you been doing this a long time?
Maybe.
Sam, you look awesome, buddy. Let's see. Does Sam think he's in trouble?
He doesn't like when things are done to him.
I think we all feel the same way. Awesome. So that's what the leash looks like, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, you can even like just take it for a little cruisy patruisy. So that's what the leash should look like. So now that we've got that off Sam, let's get it all set up for Miss Billy B. Doesn't take but a moment. So boom, and there we go. So basically, well not basically, we've got the same exact leash that we just used on a big old giant Mastiff, and now we're going to use it on a, what is she, 13 weeks? 13-week-old puppy.
14 weeks tomorrow.
Okay, so let's see how we do. Okay gang, so we've got Miss Billy B here, who's got her wet behind. And she is now fitted with the leash. And so you can see how the same leash that was on that big, roll over, good girl. So you can see how the same leash that was on just a big giant guy is now on the little one. And can you give it a little walk around? Right, so you can see, really nice fit. Come on back this way. And so like I said, when I was working with her before with my gray leash, everything was great, except she was going up some steps and I was noticing that her front leg would sometimes get caught, and so, or get caught in that little loop. And now this has fixed it to where we can walk her and she won't get caught. So that makes TGD's Ultimate Leash pretty damn ultimate. Come on back by, just for a cute shot. Hi. Okay gang, so that's TGD's Ultimate Leash. And it is pretty damn ultimate. We're super excited to get this out to you. And we have our little elves over at Wet Bisou, and as they get them finished, they will be mailing them out. And thanks for being patient as we've gone through the process. We wanted to make sure that we really had it nailed down for you guys, that it was really the best leash that we could possibly put together for you guys. And I think we got it. So stay tuned, watch your mailbox, and as soon as they're finished, the elves will be busy. They'll hit your mailbox. See you guys.